stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back, get your lick back. If a nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm JX. J-Way. I'm a perfectionist. Adderall got me restless. I'm gone. Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck. Into the trends. CLE be the band.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Corner to Copa. We are here with an announcement. The Tigers have made their first semi-significant free agent acquisition, and it is Alex Cobb, who's a right-handed pitcher, a right-handed starting pitcher. He's 37 years old, and he is a veteran innings eater. He did not play very much last year, but in a small sample size, he went 2-1 with a 2.76 ERA and just 3 starts. He's got a long 17 season career. His record is 78-76, and he has a ERA of 3.84 in his career. So pretty solid numbers. He's over 500. He's got a sub 4 ERA. And outside of that, in just a year ago in 2023, he pitched 150 innings. So even at the ripe age of 37, he is still chugging out there, putting in a ton of innings, and he will likely be a depth starter for the Tigers. Obviously, the Tigers were doing a lot of pitcher by committee last year. They didn't have many starters outside of Skubal, Kiter Montero, and obviously we had a number of injuries to a lot of our starting pitchers. So he's a guy that, if healthy, is definitely going to eat up a lot of innings. But overall, he's a pitcher that pitches to contact, a very high ground ball rate. He doesn't walk out many guys, but on the other hand, he also does not strike out a ton of guys. For a guy that doesn't strike out a lot of people, he is able to get batters to chase out of the zone. And the major downfall to him is that although he does keep the ball on the ground, he has a very high hard hit rate and a very high exit velocity. So the key for him is to definitely put a defense behind him, because they are going to be active and they're going to have to be on their toes, because they are going to make some contact versus him, and it's going to be hard contact. But for the most part, he keeps the ball on the ground and doesn't give up a lot of home runs because they just don't drive the ball very well. The two main pitches that he utilizes is his sinker and his split finger. So there's no wonder why there's so many ground balls. He's keeping those pitches down in the zone. But he also has a knuckle curve, which I believe is the pitch that they often chase outside of the zone. Just a few more accolades for him. He was an All-Star in 2021, and he was actually the fourth oldest All-Star fourth oldest All-Star ever at that time. And he made his first career playoff game start against the Detroit Tigers just this past postseason with the Cleveland Guardians. He was traded to the Guardians at the break. But yeah, just a solid veteran guy. Obviously, we have guys like Skubal, Olsen, and Montero, Mize. So we definitely got some open starting positions to fill, and he can definitely serve that purpose if he can stay healthy. He's going to eat some innings up for us. This is a 1-year deal, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier. So with him not playing much this past season, this could be an opportunity for him to, another prove-it year. So a guy that we could trade at the break if he's has some value, because I'm assuming he's hoping to have a strong season this year so he can make get to a bigger paycheck. So obviously we have a very strong coaching staff as far as pitchers are concerned. So this is a guy that they could possibly mold and develop so that we can flip him or ultimately contribute to the team and win us some ball games. So that is veteran pitcher, right-handed pitcher Alex Cobb. Please subscribe to Bleacher Speakers on YouTube and Corner to Copa on all audio aggregators. Me and Coach will be giving you a show this week where we will talk further about free agency in general, but also this particular acquisition.